Good morning, everyone. This is Srikanth Rajan, and welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com. Well, coming to the stock market, yesterday was absolutely a volatile day, and of course, it was expected to be because it was Wednesday and a day before expiry is naturally like that. And not only that, there were two major events: the Karnataka elections and the US CPI inflation data coming up in the evening. So, of course, we'll talk about all that. But of course, the most important thing to see is the major buying that came into the stock market in the last half an hour. And we could see the market actually hitting and closing above 18,300. So that was amazing. In fact, I just loved it. We could see the market closing above 18,300 after a real long struggle. And that was just before the event. Of course, like we had discussed yesterday and also in the market pulse on Sunday, I was kind of expecting the US CPI inflation data to be more of a non-event, and that's exactly what happened. So the US inflation data came in at 4.9%, which is of course a multi-month low, and that was a good sign. But if you look at from last month, it was just about 0.1% lower. So last month was about 5%, now it is 4.9%. So that was kind of good. But one good thing is that now people are more confident that probably the US Federal Reserve may not increase the rates further. So that is something good. And that led to a small rally in the tech sector, which was more, affected because of the interest rates. But of course, Dow has not been doing great and it's closed again slightly negative. And S&P 500 was also slightly green. But overall, it was a flattish kind of day, not a big day in US. So naturally, it was a non-event. Now coming to the next event, that was Karnataka elections. So Karnataka elections are over yesterday. Results would be announced on 13th. But before that, the exit polls are kind of giving mostly a majority to the non-ruling party. So which is kind of not a great thing, I would say, for Indian stock market. So let's see how the markets are going to react. That is the only thing that is going to see some negativity as of now. But then, however, exit polls are exit polls. Results are something which is to be watched. So major volatility can be seen on Monday. However, we might see some quick reactions in the market today. Let's see how things go there. Apart from that, L&T came out with results. L&T is one of our favorite stocks. We have some good investments there. And I'm sure most of MPFI members are holding it. And yes, it came out with really good results, better than expected, and an amazing order bank. So with all that, only thing you have to worry is if you don't have your investment there. So of course, L&T is looking really good. I have some good investment there, and of course, it's I'm expecting it to grow further as we go. So that is something important that we had to share. So now coming to US market also actually opened slightly gap up. In fact, yesterday night before I got to bed, when I was looking at US market, it was all in the green. But then by morning, things had changed. So like I told you, the pressure is seen there. The banking sector is still not recovered. And, naturally, the tech sector is doing well. So that is why market is like that in the US. So US market has been kind of in a consolidation mode for a long time, especially Dow. So there will be a day when we'll see some huge short covering in US market. So again, that could be expected one of these days, and that day, next day, we could see some good gap up in Indian market as well. Now, naturally, with all the positivity and FIIs are something that I need to really talk about. Yesterday, also they bought for 1,800 crores, and if you see, we have been discussing HDFC twins are FII favorites, and just after that fall in HDFC has been rising really well. So yesterday also we could see the last half an hour and the second half of the day, the recovery that happened majorly was led by HDFC Twins and Reliance. So, markets have been extremely seeing a bullish behavior by FIAs. 10 days of continuous buying and every day for almost 2,000 crores. Yesterday also they bought for almost 1,800 crores while the DIAs booked some profit. Now, I really, actually doubt about what we spoke about on Tuesday's podcast. Is it the Russian money? Well, no media talks about it, but I don't know. I should not be commenting on that probably. But that is probably you can just listen to it on Tuesday's podcast. Well, so apart from that, today's the expiry, so naturally markets are going to be volatile, and we'll also see the reaction of the Karnataka elections on Indian stock market. So after all, it is actually opening with a gap up, but will the gap up sustain? I don't think so. But then what will happen in the second half is would be interesting to watch. So it would be, of course, a difficult day for trading. We really don't have. I mean, one thing good about us is this week we are sitting with good profit already. So I would be kind of booking profit in the morning and maybe take a break. And there is a surprise. Tomorrow I am not there in Bangalore. I am traveling to. Do I have to say that? It's surprise, right? So okay. So I'll talk about it on Sunday meeting probably, right? So tomorrow we won't have the podcast. I'm telling you in advance. I will be traveling and I'll be back. So probably we'll discuss everything on Sunday Market Pulse video, right? So that's it for now. This is Srikanth and signing off, wishing you all a happy weekend. We'll catch up on Sunday for the Market Pulse with the details for the next week. Goodbye. Have a great week ahead. Bye.